Welcome to Whiteboard Wednesdays, edition 2. Back by popular demand after all of them dislikes we got last time. I think we got 6 dislikes because nobody's got anything better to do with their time than click on a video and click dislike. So yeah, today I'm going to discuss pricing of products, pricing strategies, etc. So in my opinion, my experience with clients and people I've talked to don't have a clue how to price their products. Because I'm just going to give you a brief example here. Say if you're trying to sell this jumper, you'd say this jumper might cost you, say, £10 to buy in. Then if you want to get it printed, that might cost you say £7. Ooh, trying to get my spelling on point today. And then if you engulfed, say, the postage, you want to give out free postage, that might cost you like £5. So postage, £5. So that comes to a total of £22. So this jumper costs £22, and I would maybe charge people £35. So you're thinking, you're getting £13 profit per jumper, happy days. But really, it's not happy at all. So I would break down your pricing strategy into 3 ways. So pricing, you want to break it down into fixed costs, variable costs, and then product costs. So then 3 steps. So the first step I'm going to go into is your fixed costs. Did I use green? Yeah. So fixed costs would be things such as if you had an office, if you're paying for Wi-Fi, if you've got an email subscription, or if you do anything else like that. So, an office, so I'm going to just do 4 simple steps. If you want to tailor it to your business, feel free. These are the things you're going to be paying no matter what on a monthly basis. Office, 500 per month. Say you're paying Wi-Fi, 30 per month. Say ManyChat, 20. Oh, it's 20 per month. And email, 50. So when you add them up, this is your fixed costs per month, £500. So what I've found as well is when you say to people, what are your overheads, what are your fixed costs? Fixed costs and overheads are pretty much the same thing. So people have said to me, I don't have any overheads, I don't have any fixed costs. And I just say to them, are you sure? Do you pay for this? Do you pay for that? Do you have an office? Do you pay for Wi-Fi? Do you pay for email subscription? Do you pay for Facebook Messenger? And they're like, oh yeah, we do actually. So them saying they have no fixed costs means they think they don't, but they've got, say, well, maybe not minimal, but they have small fixed costs, but it still adds up. So they're paying an extra £500 per month, but they don't even think so. That totals up to £6,000 per year of fixed costs. So I'm going to put it up here as FC 500 per month, and that's £6,000, 6k per year. So that's the first step. Next step is variable costs. All of the costs. So things like this would be wages, it would be to pay for like gas and electric, because that's variable, because in the summer you were paying less, and then in the winter you'd be paying more for your heating. So yeah, and then also marketing budgets I'd probably include in there personally, because you might use, say, more marketing budget in, I don't know, the winter when it's Christmas, and then in the summer less. So I'm going to say you've got employee 1, employee 2, they get paid £750 per month each. Per we will say marketing 250 per month, and then gas and electric 250 per month. So your total variable cost per month will be £2,000. That's £24,000 per year, and these need to be taken into consideration even if you are, say, in a small limited company like ourselves, 2 people, because if you were working for someone else and you couldn't afford to pay your employees because you think, oh, I'm doing a project next month because I need that money, they wouldn't be happy, would they? So you always want to pay yourselves first alongside your fixed costs. So £2,000 per month, £24,000 per year in variable costs. So variable costs, 2k per month, and that's 24,000 per year. So basically, from here you are paying £2,500 that you haven't accounted for per month in your costing of my jumper. So that's quite a lot of money. And what you want to do is you want to break it down to how much you're paying by week, and then you want to break it down to how much you're paying by hour, because you want to find out how much it costs in labour per hour to say make this jumper, and then you can price your product properly. That's a tongue twister. Right, so £2,500 per month, you want to divide that by 4 weeks, and that equals £625 per week. And then remember, we have 2 employees, so employee 1 and employee 2, and we're going to say they work 40 hours each, so that's a total of 80 hours labour per week. So 40, that's a total of 80 hours labour. So you want to divide this by 80 hours labour. And because my maths is so good, and I didn't work it out before, it's going to work out at £7.82 per hour. So with the fixed costs and variable costs, every hour of labour you're having to charge £7.82 to break even. But, top tip, you need to include employer's tax. So that is approximately, don't quote me on this, £2.60 per hour. And that will come to a grand total of £10.42 per hour. So that's £10.42 per hour to break even. That's not making any profit at all. Right, so moving on. Back to the product cost. What colour did you use? Red, was it? Product cost. Here we go. So my jumper is £10. The printing, keep my spelling on point, £7. Postage is £5. So that was £22. And then, say for example, this jumper took 2 hours in labour. So you messaging the supplier, going to get it printed, take it to the post office, etc. I know I'm a bit overestimating, but for this example's sake so it was £10.42 times 2 hours of labour, so that equals £20.84. So that comes to a grand total of £42.84. So when before I said I was charging £35 for this jumper, I'll do a drawing jumper. Oh, that's an awful. Believe it or not, I got a B in GCSE at the art. So yeah, so I was charging £35 for this jumper, and I thought it only cost me £22. You're not accounting for any of your fixed costs or your variable costs. So then, adding that on, it's £42.84 just to break even on this jumper. That's not of any profit. So personally, I would always want to make profit in my business. So you'd add a premium on top. So maybe you'd add an extra 20 quid on. So you'd be charging £62 for the sake of running a small whiteboard. But yeah, so that is about it. So you need to take into consideration any fixed costs and variable costs you have, because I can assure you no business out there, in my opinion, would have no fixed costs or variable costs. And then when you've worked that out, you can work out your product cost, and then you've got your break-even point, and then you have a premium on top so you can make some profit. And I think that's it. Has that made any sense? If it has, thank you. Make sure to like this video rather than dislike, and like maybe more than 3 likes. I think I got 6 dislikes last time. But yeah, hit the subscribe button because this is very, very valuable content in my opinion. I hope I've helped someone out there. And next week, Lloyd Haynes is making an appearance. So be excited for that. Woo! No, you're coming on next week, not today. But yeah, thanks for watching. And I won't, but Lloyd Haynes will see you next Wednesday.